maybe I went a little too extreme, but let's organize your phone and clean your digital space. Hi everyone! Hope you're having an amazing day, and today I'm sharing you my minimal iPhone setup that really helped me simplify my digital life. For a long time, my digital space was super cluttered and I was always distracted, like going on the phone and scrolling for hours on end. But now I'm at a much better place thanks to some changes on my iPhone. So yeah, I thought I would share with you what worked for me and hopefully help you guys too. I actually got some of the organizing ideas from this book. Make time, how to focus on what matters every day. So if you're a book person, I put the link in the description so you can check it out. So I decided to film this video because I finally got a new phone after using this ancient iPhone 7 for God knows how long. I'm a low maintenance person. I actually have a vlog of me getting this phone back in Thailand. That's crazy. I don't know how many years, maybe 5 years? So my phone is too old now and some of the settings are probably different from yours. Like I cannot even use the latest iOS. It says up to date with iOS 15. But hopefully you can pick and choose what works for you and make your digital space clutter-free and organized. So let's get into it. So starting from the home screen. I normally have a vision board as a wallpaper here so I can see it every time I pick up the phone, but that was a little distracting when filming, so for the purpose of this video, I changed it to this photo I took when I was in Myanmar. If you like this image, I'm actually giving away for free on my Instagram highlights, so you can check it out and screenshot it and use it for yourself. Anyways, I prefer not to put any apps on my home screen except for these 4 I have down here that I often use. I put the setting apps here because I often use to turn the data off for the apps that I'm not using. I normally keep the data on for Safari, Line, that's a messaging app we use in Japan, like WhatsApp, and weather. You may think that I can also turn off the data for the weather app, but I was really annoyed when I had to turn it off every time I have to check the weather for my food truck work and also outdoor workouts. And it doesn't take much data anyway, so yeah, I keep it on. And also for Find My iPhone app, so I can find my phone when I lose it. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the apps that I keep the data on. Everything else, I turn the data off. That way there will be one extra step when using the addicting apps like Instagram. It asks me to turn the data on when I open the app, so I can pause for a second and or maybe I don't need to use this app right now and step back for a second. That's possible with that setting. It doesn't always work though, because I also use Instagram for my work and I often get stuck in the infinite scrolling trap. But yeah, by adding some friction to it, I definitely reduce the time to use those social media apps. For Kindle app, I put it here because I'm trying to read when I have some spare time. Like when I'm waiting for someone, whenever I have a few minutes to spare, I try to read as much as possible. Those minutes add up and it's surprising how much you can read in that time. For Memo app, it's not super organized right now, but I use it for writing content and keeping the checklists and stuff. It's gonna take a long time to explain, so I need to do whole another video for that, but if you're interested, let me know in the comments. Alright, moving on. So when I swipe, I have these 4 apps that I often use. I use the clock app for alarm, of course, but also when I want to track my time and check how much time it's actually taking to do certain tasks. I use Notion for organizing my life and planning the contents and stuff, but I'm still learning Notion and still organizing inside, so I can't show you right now, but if you're interested, let me know in the comments. So moving on. So this is all the apps I have on this phone. You might notice that I don't have any emails up here, and that's because it was kind of distracting, so I decided to only deal with it when I open my laptop. I use my laptop every day anyway, so it's not a problem for me. But of course everyone's situation is different, so you can adjust according to your needs. When I really need to check the email, I go on Safari and log in from there. I also don't have any news apps on my phone. People might have mixed opinions about this, but the thing is, I realized that most of the news I consumed has nothing to do with my life. So I thought it's not really a great use of my time and energy. It's just my personal opinions. And every time some important news comes up, I always hear from somebody. So I thought it's not really important to keep up to date all the time. I do sometimes happen to watch news on the TV at the gym or when I'm winding down at home. But yeah, that's enough for me at the moment. For Pinterest, I didn't have it on my phone for a long time because it's a dangerously tempting app to have. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But yeah, I didn't have it for a long time, but recently I started my design studio and I wanted to do some inspo searching work on the go, so now it's in here. But yeah, I'll be really careful not to get stuck on this app. So yeah, that's about it. I finally got a new phone, so I'm gonna set this up and saying goodbye to this iPhone, unfortunately. Actually, this phone is too old. I needed to ice it to cool it down every time it gets hot. Like every day. So yeah, it was about time. So I really hope that those tips help you organize your digital space, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or future video requests. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it so much if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye! My taste, my taste. And also